Have you ever caught your dog burying a bone in the yard or sneaking their favorite toy under a pile of blankets? It's both funny and confusing, right? But there's actually a deeper reason behind this behavior. It's rooted in their wild instincts from way back when. So why do dogs love to bury things? Are they bored, trying to protect their treasures, or just having a good time digging? But if your dog's digging is causing chaos in your garden, don't worry. We've got some tips to help manage this behavior while still keeping your pup happy. Before we dive in, take a moment to give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us continue sharing valuable information about our furry friends. Reason number 1. It's in their instincts. Long before dogs became our loyal companions lounging on cozy beds, their ancestors roamed the wild, where survival was a daily struggle. Wolves, coyotes, and other canids developed the habit of catching food as a survival tactic to ensure they had sustenance during lean times. This instinct, passed down through generations, remains alive and well in modern dogs. For today's domesticated dogs, burying a bone is the equivalent of storing leftovers for later. While food shortages aren't typically a concern for well-fed pets, the behavior persists. Think of it as their way of putting money in a savings account. It's there when they need it. Interestingly, some breeds are more prone to this behavior than others. Dogs with a history of hunting or working, like terriers and retrievers, often display a stronger urge to dig and bury. However, don't be surprised if even a city-dwelling lapdog feels the call of their wild ancestors and hides a chew toy in your living room. Reason number 2. It's nature's refrigerator. Have you ever noticed your dog burying a bone outside and wondered, won't it get dirty? Interestingly, burying food is a natural way to keep it fresh. The cool soil acts like a refrigerator, slowing down spoilage, preserving the food for future use. For wild canids, this tactic ensured their hard-earned meals didn't go to waste under the hot sun. But what about dogs who don't have access to a backyard? They get creative. Many pet owners have discovered buried treasures in unexpected places, under couch cushions, inside shoes, or even tucked beneath a pillow. To a dog, these spots mimic the safe, hidden spaces they would use outdoors. It's their way of saving something valuable for later, even if it's indoors. This instinct is so deeply ingrained that some dogs might even bury items they have no intention of retrieving. It's less about practicality and more about the satisfaction of following an ancient ritual. Reason number 3. It helps them cope with anxiety. While burying bones is often instinctual, it can also be deeply tied to a dog's emotional state. Dogs who feel anxious, particularly in multi-pet households, may bury items to protect them from perceived threats. This behavior, known as resource guarding, stems from a fear of losing something they value. For an anxious dog, hiding a toy or bone brings a sense of security, almost like having a safety net. The act of burying itself can be therapeutic, providing a calming routine that helps them process nervous energy. For example, imagine a dog that's recently moved to a new home or experienced a change in routine. They might start burying items more frequently as a way to regain a sense of control. While it might seem odd to us, burying serves as a comforting ritual that helps them feel grounded. Reason number 4. It relieves boredom. Sometimes, burying bones is less about instinct and more about a lack of stimulation. Dogs are intelligent, curious creatures, and when left to their own devices, they often create their own entertainment. If your dog isn't getting enough mental or physical activity, they might turn to burying as a way to pass the time. One dog owner shared a humorous story about their Labrador, who loved to bury bones indoors. One day, the owner noticed that the couch cushions were unusually lumpy. Upon investigation, they uncovered a secret stash of treats, toys, and even a missing slipper. This clever pup had created a treasure trove right under their owner's nose, a testament to how inventive dogs can be when they're bored. To prevent this behavior, make sure your dog has plenty of opportunities for exercise and play. Regular walks, interactive toys, and training sessions can help channel their energy in more constructive ways. Reason number 5. it's a way to mark their territory. Dogs are inherently territorial animals, and burying bones can also be a way of claiming their turf. When a dog buries something, they leave behind their scent, which serves as a message to other animals. This is mine. Stay away. This behavior is particularly noticeable in multi-dog households or in areas where your dog perceives a lot of competition. By burying a bone or toy, they're marking the spot as their own, reinforcing their sense of ownership and control. Even if your dog is the only pet in the house, this instinct can still come into play. They might bury items in specific locations that feel safe or significant to them. Whether it's the backyard, a favorite corner of the living room, or even your laundry pile, these spots hold special meaning for your pup. How to manage or redirect burying behavior. While burying is a natural instinct for dogs, it can occasionally lead to frustration, especially when your beloved pup's digging habits wreak havoc on your garden or furniture. Understanding the reasons behind this behavior and redirecting it effectively can save you from a lot of stress while keeping your dog happy and engaged. One of the simplest solutions is to provide an approved digging spot. If your dog loves to dig, designate a specific area, such as a sandbox or kiddie pool filled with sand or dirt, where they can indulge in this instinct. To make it even more enticing, bury some of their favorite toys or treats in this area, encouraging them to dig there instead of your garden beds or lawn. Another helpful strategy is to rotate their toys regularly. Dogs can quickly lose interest in items they see every day, and a rotating selection keeps things fresh and exciting. By swapping out toys every few days, you can reduce their desire to stash them away for later. However, it's important not to overwhelm them with options. Having too many toys or bones available at once can trigger a dog's instinct to bury and hide their treasures. Keep their selection manageable by offering only a few items at a time. Sometimes, burying behavior may stem from underlying anxiety or stress. If this is the case, focus on creating a calm and reassuring environment for your dog. Spend quality time with them, offer plenty of affection, and consider anxiety-reducing tools like calming sprays, pressure wraps, or soothing music. Structured training sessions can also help build their confidence and alleviate stress-related behaviors, including excessive burying. For dogs who seem to dig out of sheer boredom, increasing their daily exercise and mental stimulation can work wonders. Regular walks, playtime, and interactive activities like puzzle feeders or scent games not only tire them out physically, but also challenge their minds. A tired dog is far less likely to turn to burying as a form of entertainment. If your schedule doesn't allow for long walks or play sessions, consider hiring a dog walker or enrolling your pup in a daycare program to ensure they get the stimulation they need. Finally, teaching your dog commands for control can be a game changer. Simple commands like leave it or go to your place can help you manage their burying tendencies more effectively. When your dog starts digging or trying to stash something away, use these commands to redirect their behavior. Reward them with treats, praise, or affection when they follow through, reinforcing the desired actions. By combining these strategies, you can turn burying from a destructive habit into a manageable and even enjoyable activity for your dog. But here's the thing. Burying bones isn't the only way dogs communicate their emotions. Ever wondered if your pup might be feeling overlooked? Discover the 10 signs your dog feels neglected in our next video and learn how to strengthen that special bond.